Why, hello everyone, and welcome back to another live stream. I'm your hosting guide, Zollin Ironshield, here on Voice of the Rings. I hope you're all having a great and wonderful day in Middle-earth. We're gonna have some fun today, and I'm at your service and your families, as always the dwarves say, and I will see you in the battles to come. Alright, anyway, I hope you're having a great day, guys. We're gonna have some fun today. I'm gonna continue on the Angmar legendary server. We're going to be working on the Mariner, and I think everything is working great. Sweet, good, we're awesome. All right. I'm like checking my audio again, like, oh, everything's good. There's always I'm always worried, you know, streams is always when something happens. Some setting changes, or someone updates their program, and something goes crazy. So everything's good, so we're good. Anyway, how are you all doing today? We are streaming on, of course, my YouTube account here on Voice of the Rings on YouTube. And then I'm also streaming on Twitch and Kick. So we've got all three streams up at once. We're going to continue on our adventures here through the Misty Mountains is where we left off. We are on level, so I think we actually will help Glowin, the dwarf, with some of his missions up here. And I do have a little bit of my breakfast/lunch with me here. My afternoon tea, whatever you want to call it. I guess it's 11 C's is kind of what I'm having, actually. It's actually exactly what I'm having. I'm having 11 C's. So, all right. Let me know if there's anything with the audio, guys. But I think pretty much it's pretty much balanced. I have the music kind of just a little bit half there, so it's not quite as loud. And I will do some voiceovers as my voice warms up a little bit more this morning. Anyway, hope you're having a great Sunday, or whenever you're watching this, whatever day of the week. Welcome. All right. Also have little cheers here. Brought myself some bubble water. Or sparkling water, as people call it. I call it bubble water. It's kind of like my joke. Just so you guys know. A lot of people are probably like, what the heck is he talking about? Mineral water, sparkling water, whatever you want to call it. Right now, it's called sparkling Italian water, okay? But I call it bubble water. It's totally a joke. It's kind of my family's thing, actually. We kind of just call it bubble water. It reminds me of another funny thing. Have you guys ever watched Lord of the Beans, since it's a Lord of the Rings thing? And I think we're going to do a watch party for this, because if you haven't seen this, you really should. It's called Lord of the Beans, and it's from the VeggieTales series, and it's a whole play off the Lord of the Rings movies, and there's this one part in the movie where he's like, the one guy, he's like, I made the bean. So basically, the one ring is the one bean, okay? So that's the joke, and just to give you a background, and he can use it to make small kitchen appliances, right? It's just ridiculous. Again, it's a kid's show, right? But it's hilarious. It'll make you laugh as an adult so hard, because the jokes are hilarious. And then he's like, I made an espresso maker. He's like, you really must try it. It makes tea taste like bathwater. And it's like, what? For one, you don't make tea with an espresso maker. But it's pretty funny. The one-liners are just like, what? It gives you this moment of pause, and then you just laugh because it doesn't make any sense, you know? But anyway, great to have you all here today. Let me just double check that little test here. All right, good. Does that pop up on the screen? Oh, okay, hold on. Oh, there, good. It did. I'm going to put my little background on here, my little black background. Just so that the quests don't... I made that specifically for LOTRO, so the chat doesn't cover up with the quest, and they're both white, and then it just is a bunch of blob of words. So I thought about that ahead. Let's see here. In fact, we're just gonna bring that down into that. There we go. All right. So where we left off, we told the dwarf we would do a few things out here. So while we're letting people join in and stuff, has this launched to all? 64-bit is now, it's on the two new legendary servers, so one's for European, one's for American. They have not implemented 64 yet to all classic servers. They are planning on doing it very, very soon. But they're basically going through all the checks to make sure that everything they did working. And it's been working very good so far. But my guess is they're going to give it, you know, a couple weeks more just to kind of test things and see how it goes. It should be really, really nice, though, because I can tell the difference. And I have not had lag with Lord of the Rings Online for many years. I know other people still have. I'm not trying to jab at anybody. But they've done a lot of updates already in the past, just with their regular hardware. That's I kind of had no lag for a long time. But I still occasionally will get something if there's a lot of people around. Or there will be a little occasional lag with, like, the skills. Like, I'll, like, queue up skills and one will go really late. You know, that kind of thing. There's, like, none of that on the 64 server. And things load so fast. I just can't even stress how exciting it is. Not only as someone who's played the game for a long time, but also just as a content creator that covers the game. It's really exciting for me and fun that it's like, sweet, this is going to also make a lot of people want to, like, you know, try the game out more and play it, which is really fun, right? And that's my goal. I always hope I can be a content creator too that can help promote this game, because I've been playing it since it started. I think the devs really love LOTRO and love their players, and I want to promote it as much as I can. So very, very excited about that. It's a very, very positive thing. All right, let's see. I have to get a couple more snow lurkers here. I think I'm going to turn the music slightly higher here, because it seems a little quiet. All right. Come here, snow lynx. And I'm playing a Mariner with 2 giant battle axes, which I will point out, the Mariner was not designed with the idea of using battle axes. It was designed to be used as a fencer, or a, you know, maybe not a fencer, but a, you know, it's kind of like a fencer. It's kind of what I was thinking. Swashbuckler is the word I really was thinking. But since it's like a pirate class, Corsairs almost, it's called a Mariner. So it kind of like, I stab everything forward because it's supposed to be like swords, but it is cool because these things have a giant spike on the end of them, so I just use the end spike of my battle axe. And normally you wouldn't be able to use these, but I'm using the wardrobe to use them. So what I did was I put them in my wardrobe and then I put them in my cosmetic thing, because normally you couldn't use them on the cosmetic thing because I can't use axes as a Mariner. But since I put them in the wardrobe, now I can. So that's basically what I did there. Let's see, I need to go kill some other things over here. Beasts of the North. I got a pickup quest. But yeah, we're almost level 41, which is awesome. On this Mariner here on the Legendary server. Now, just so everyone knows, I'm just mainly leveling by myself on the Legendary server. I technically did make the Kinship Voice of the Rings on this server, but our main Kinship is on our classic homeworld of CrickHollow. That's where we're doing most of our events, where I do a lot of the streams when it's Kinship streams. That's our goal, because it would be a little too much for me and for our officers to kind of try to be like planning things on multiple worlds. So I just want to let everybody know ahead that that is our goal, is to do everything on CrickHollow still when it comes to that. But I made a Kinship here. If 1 or 2 people want to hang out with me, you know, when we're doing events on Angmar, you're welcome to. I just want to let people know that it will just pretty much be me you're hanging out with on Angmar. If you want to play with everybody, join our server on CrickHollow. I have a character on there, which is a classic server. Angmar is a legendary server, which is basically how it works, is that if you don't know, the over time, the level cap will slowly increase, because right now the level cap is 50 when it came out. it'll over time get up to where it gets to 150, and then after a little while, it will most likely close the server. And then they give you the options of everyone moving their characters to a home classic server, right? So that is the normal thing with legendary servers. The legendary server also has a big event thing they're doing here, which is the Nazgul, which I'm really surprised I haven't ran into a Nazgul yet. So I know they turned down the spawn rate of the Nazguls, so we'll see, but I'm very surprised. Probably gonna get one sooner or later here. All right, Old Tusk. I hear a waterfall. You guys hear a waterfall or a river? I'm gonna follow the loud sound of the waterfall. Oh look, I found it, guys. I found the waterfall. Now you can kind of notice here, if I'm gonna be picky, but this is one of the oldest regions in the game, and you can tell when there's really bad textures, right? Like where they just haven't been updated. But it's funny because you can see other areas have been updated, right? Where everything looks like a lot more. Even rocks, right? Some look really great, right? And stuff, but you can still occasionally find those spots. Haha, Nazgul. It's been a long time, Bob. I'm just kidding. All right. Oh, I was being helped by a level 49 Runekeeper. No wonder that was so easy. I was like, I'm so powerful. It's like, nope, it's the level 49 guy behind you shooting lightning bolts. Ah, that makes more sense. Baruch Kazan! What's up, Peter? Well, hello, welcome to the stream. All right. What's that snowdrift over there that's glowing? I would never know unless it was glowing. It's a snowdrift. What's in the snowdrift? Is it just, I think it's just supposed to be like a loot chest. I think that's what this is supposed to be. You do not have a mission. Oh, it's a quest. Oh, okay. Got it. All right. So why is it glowing for me if I don't have the quest? I think I actually remember that quest. It's something you pick up that opens it, I believe. Should probably keep an eye on that. Oh, that's funny. I got an XP rune. Interesting. Minimum level 85. Why did I get that? I feel like you shouldn't be able to get that until you're in Moria, get those. But maybe I turned something in I didn't realize. Oh, you know what? I might have got it on my daily Hobbit gift. That would make sense. I'll put it in my vault and use it later. A lot later when the level is over level 50. Also, there's a brand new instance, which you're not going to be able to play on the Legendary server because it's not for level 50, it's level for max level, 150. It's a new dragon instance. We did it yesterday on stream, our Kinship. We died a couple times, it was challenging. And then we succeeded pretty soundly like the third or fourth time. It was really fun. I really enjoyed it. It's a real short instance, but it has a cool little story, and it's really fun. I really liked it a lot. So if you want to check that out, you know, after watching this stream or tomorrow or whatever, it's pretty cool. It's from the Raid-tacular night, which I have a picture of the one dragon on it. You know, kind of fits actually. But I've been using that picture as my Raid night picture, but it's not the same dragon, mind you. That dragon is from from an actual large raid. I said raid, but technically it's a 6-man instance that's been brand new. They just added. And just so everyone knows, that instance is actually going to stay around forever. There was a little bit of mess up in the notes. I was watching Court of the Rings talk about it, who is one of the developers. He said that also he streams a lot on a weekly stream on the LOTRO YouTube channel, on the official LOTRO YouTube channel, and he tells information and stuff. If you guys don't know about that, it's pretty nice too. I know that I do my best to try to keep you updated with information and stuff, but you know, sometimes straight from the devs, that's the way to do it. But he's super nice. He does a great job. But he made a comment that something was worded in a way that people thought it was temporary, the instance, so he updated that. So it's not temporary. We get to keep it forever. So that's good. Very excited about that. It's a fun instance. Good thing you can farm too with a group. something like that. I would have been able to sing that a little better if I didn't get something stuck on my throat right there. I've still got a little bit of the morning voice going on, and I tried to hit that one note, and it was like nothing. Just a frog in my throat, as they say in the South. South of America. For anyone who might not be what I'm talking about. It's an old saying, like, got something bothering your throat. It's like, I got a frog in my throat. It's like, for one, why do you know what that feels like? And for two, is that the best description? Oh. But yeah, every time I hear that from the north winds, it sounds like it's supposed to be it's that one sea shanty. I think they're playing those first few notes from, which makes me just want to hear more of it. Every time I play it, I'm gonna just start singing the song now. Every stream. Just some of you are like, no. I'm like, all right. Maybe I won't. All right. Oh, I actually think I need that. I need to get relics from these snow lurkers, I think. So, let's see if I'm right. Yep, I'm right. Alright, good. Done with relics. I need to beat up 3 more bears. I apologize for this in advance, Mr. Bear. Alright. So I have a bunch of quests to turn in. Yeah. We're gonna bring those back. I didn't happen to set my map to... I did not. Okay, that's alright. We'll ride back. The old-fashioned style with our pretty horse. By the way, just so everyone knows watching the stream, if you're watching the stream within the next, like, 3 days, even you're here live or watching it as a video, this horse mount from the homestead coffer, it's out for the next few more days if you want to get it. I made a review video of the entire package and what you get for getting it. You can check that out on the channel. It's on the LOTRO wardrobe playlist here on the channel. It's where I do cosmetics basically for LOTRO. Whether it be mounts, housing items, clothes, whatever. Clothes. What's going on with my tongue? Clothes. But anyway, yeah, you can check that out. I made the video too because it seems like they've brought back this coffer with the homestead coffer like 3 times from when it originally came out. So it makes me think that they'll probably have it back out again in the future too. So though I would recommend, if you really like it and you really want it and you have be good with your money, but you have it, you might want to get it because it's really, really worth it. I feel like it's one of the best ones.
What can I do for you?
I don't know. Let's see. Drink water.
What do you need?
No, I don't know. I'm able to do her voice. I'll do my best.
What can I do for you?
What can I do for you? That's close. You survived the claws of the snow beasts and returned with a tale voice of the rings. I am glad to hear it and to tell you that you have performed a great service for those forced to travel into the mountains. Well, I'm glad I could help. Hey, we're level 141. And for some reason, I've only noticed this on the legendary server, when I level up and it's not one of the max, like one of the level like 10s, it doesn't do a tree. It just does that. I want my tree every single level. My tree animation for leveling up. All right. She's like, snow beasts are a threat. Okay, I'll defeat more snow beasts. Roger, roger.
No dawdling.
No dawdling. Word travels quickly. Oh, I can do this voice with a morning voice anytime. Though these are fine hides, fine indeed. You have proven a worthy hunter of beasts, Zollin Ironshield and Voice of the Rings. I hope this gift will please the elves. Alright. The High Crags.
What do you need?
Alright, well, I've yet to buy any mithril coins on the server. I've been purposely almost not doing mithril coins during these streams on the Legendary server, like getting any, because I'm like, I want to kind of show people, you know, it's not really that big of a deal. The game, if you follow it, it'll still be, it's only a tiny bit of extra time. Having the mithril coin to like swift travel there quickly, it like helps you, right? It's all just convenience though. It doesn't really make it where it's like painful, you know what I'm saying? If you don't have it. I hate any game that I play that it's like anything you don't buy is like so inconvenient that it makes the game just not feel fun. LOTRO doesn't do that. Now granted, if you're someone who maybe had it before, you have a new account, you might be like, oh, I like that. But it's still, even as someone like me who's played a long time with having some extra mithril coins to get around and stuff like that, I don't really find it that big of a bother. It's pretty fun. I do like actually feeling like I'm exploring again, kind of having that limitation almost on myself. I feel like I'm like playing it properly. Does that make sense? Playing proper. How would my English friends say it? I don't know if I could do the it's playing it properly. What's up, Peter? You're a good LOTRO singer too. Thanks, Peter. I'm glad you like the singing. All right, let's see here. Whee, the High Crags. What? It's got cool sound effects. It's got really cool sound effects. Northwind. It's very cool. Alright, so now that we're here, we have the horse place learned.
Might you lend me an ear?
Might you lend me an ear? You would say you are skilled with hammer and nail, friend? It doesn't really matter, but it would be of much help if you were. Some of my kin have been looking to get to the trade passing through the mountains again, and I'm doing my part to help. The trouble is that the mountains are dangerous, even in summer. And during winter, only a fool would expect to come through without incident. And there are threats in the mountains beyond the cold and the snow, goblins and worse. There's an old keep far to the north, and evil men have overtaken it for their own purposes. It's up ways north of the road, but I don't want any dwarves to get turned about in the storm and happen upon it unawares. I'd appreciate it if you could post the warning sign I've made in front of the slope leading up to the keep. There's already a suitable post at the base of the slope. Just affix the sign to it and hurry back. Head north along the road and then turn northwest to travel into the northern source. It's quite a ways, so be prepared for a good hike. By the way, just so you guys know, back in the day, Quest Finder wasn't a thing. So that information, like this was not a thing. You couldn't find quests by hovering this. When the game first came out, you had to rely on those quests to find where you were going. When they explained, like, go this way and then go this way. Like, and it was really, it felt cool because it felt like role-playing, but it also drove you crazy if sometimes. Of course, now the LOTRO Wiki, there was always kind of the LOTRO Wiki. People would put the coordinates to help out like that. But it is so nice that they have the quest finder. A huge difference. LOTRO is one of the first ones to do a quest finder, actually, now to think about it, with other MMOs back in the day. I think theirs is really good, too, personally.
I am at your service.
I am at your service. This is the box Hiki, Gold Watcher of Thorin's Hall, has ordered me to retrieve. It appears to be dangerous, and not by the passage of time, I think. These marks might have been caused by goblin weapons. Oh, I thought he was going to say it was a mimic. No, just kidding. Perhaps a party of goblins sought to carry the strong box away and quarreled among themselves. Why, then, did the victors not take the strong box, I wonder? Ah, no matter. At least it remains, Zollin. I'll just open it up and compare the contents with the record of Hickey gave to me before I set out.
Welcome. You've
You've
come at a
come at
most fortuitous time.
It's my favorite. I love what they say so much in LOTRO. So collect dwarf ingots. All right, let's go post a sign, guys. What's up, Matt? This is a nostalgic trip. I know, going through the Misty Mountains, it is quite nostalgic, actually. I remember, like, questing up here so long ago. Also, if you notice, it probably looks a lot better than it used to, Matt. They actually have done a massive amount of texture updates on, like, even the mountains and, like, the ground. And there's occasional spots I was just talking about where you can see they haven't updated it from the original, because this is obviously an older region. If you go to the newer regions, they're all glorious in every little spot. But there's new bushes, there's new trees, there's new textures all over the snow. Even the bears have better textures. Look at the bears. Even the bears look better. Yeah, let's just let him bite me while I check out how amazing. Look at how great he looks. Look at this bear. Okay, that's a little bit scary. Just like letting the bear roar in our face. Do a little swig of stuff. Now, this quest always made me laugh so hard back in the day, and it still makes me laugh, okay? So you're supposed to post this sign to warn against the evil men in this fortress. But the evil men are literally right here, right? They can literally see me from their fortress. And I'm just like out here out front posting in the front yard this sign. Oh. Did they change the sign location? Oh, I have to go up there first. I thought this was. I know maybe maybe this is a secondary quest. I come back. I know I posted this sign too at one point. Whoops. Oh, I guess these are dwarves. I guess he did. This is the evil dwarves. I think he makes me come over here after I do the other one. Out of my way, you evil Dowerhand. Yeah. That's the song. It's 100% from that song. Everybody knows it. Hopefully YouTube doesn't catch when I'm singing and copyrights it. That's okay. Sometimes YouTube will. Sometimes YouTube will catch things like just humming something and it'll be like, that's copyright. It's like, man, calm down, man. I'm just humming it. Shit. All right, let's see. Hidden by fur and snow. Again, there's something in my throat. It's making me really hard to do voiceovers and sing today. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm having an allergy or something. So I apologize. Let's see. I'm usually a little bit better at this. All right, hidden by fur and snow is what I'm looking for. So, oh, defeat bears. Oh, I actually have to fight these giant, huge snow bears. Okay. Polar bears, come at me. Right? So we'll go ahead and find any bears and hunt them down. I hear that intro music, dun 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 dun, and I just immediately start hearing the Gandalf voice. The hobbits are taken from the little video. It's so great. I don't even know why I have on the mine tracker because I can't pick up the mines. I'm so used to picking up the mines on my main character. I did not do my leveling of my crafting. I should probably do that today on this character, but like, I'm never really gonna craft on this server. I mean, I'm just here to do the ring race, like, battles later when I get level 50 with everybody. Also, I heard that people were saying it was a little harder to know when ring race battles are, so they're going to try to make it more, like, time obvious, and they're going to start a certain time period. So I'm hoping that I can go look up what that time period was, probably on the LOTRO wiki, and then plan a stream to come to one of those events. And I'll stream for you guys with the ring race fight. That's a goal for, you know, sometime in the next couple weeks. Obviously, the ring race fight's not going anywhere. This legendary server will be here for probably like 2 years, so. Oh, speaking of Larry the Ringwraith, he's back. He's like, why must you kill me every time I'm back? It's like Team Rocket. I feel, okay, I get a major Team Rocket vibe, you guys, from the Ringwraiths in the Legendary server. It's like they just show up. Like, I'm trying to catch a Pokemon, fight an animal, and they just show up, and they're like, ha-ha! And they're like, prepare for trouble, and I'm like, no, get out of here. And they're like, we're blasting off again! Boop, into the sky. What's up, guys? What's up, Jeffer? I don't know, the fact that they just show up when I'm, like, in the middle of something gives me a major Team Rocket vibe. I'm gonna call them they're the new Team Shadow. Is there a Team Shadow in Pokemon? Because, like, I know there's a Team Magma, right, in Aqua, and there's, like, there's, like, other evil groups, but is there a Team Shadow? I don't think so. Alright, the Ringwraiths are now part of Team Shadow. Zollin Ironshield here on Voice of the Rings has coined it as a term. I don't need to kill those, so we'll just aim for the bears. This is one of the best spots to do this bear quest. There's just a bunch of bears right here, so. And then we may have to wait for a couple spawns here. Deadly Craghawk. Wow, it's like a full-on eagle. I guess it's a hawk, but... Hello, what's up? Jeffer, Elbin, Doran? Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Alright, and here's the last bear we need. Also, this view up here is awesome. Matt, LOTRO was the first MMO I played. I have very fond memories. Yes, yes indeed. I'm trying to remember if LOTRO was my first MMO I played. I mean, clearly I started it like the first week it came out. So I'm assuming it was. I'm pretty sure I played WoW a little later with my cousins because they were like, hey, play WoW with us. And I was like, okay. But like I kind of just played on like a cousin's account and then I made mine later. Because I was so young at the time for both of these games. But yeah, look at the mountains. The mountains. I think the Misty Mountains are I think it's a very cool biome. Indeed. Oh, well, here we go. Ow. Alright. Let's go get that. We'll get the treasure here. I'm also gonna have my little 11Cs. It's 11 o'clock, so I'm gonna have my little yummy. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Just everyone's like, oh no, he's gonna do it every time. Oh, yes. All right. We need to fight a couple more goblins. We don't need the reindeer. Do we need to kill this thing? It doesn't look like it. Those things are so cool. By the way, supposedly in Lord of the Rings Online, this is their version of the... I forget its name, but Boromir's horn is made at the end of one of these things' tusks. Side note. Fun little lore side note. The Horn of Gondor. You know, I have the replica of the Horn of Gondor from Boromir on United Color Replicas, and it's really, really awesome. It doesn't really make horn sounds. But if you blow it, if you get it a certain way, it will make this like really loud echo, like a horn slightly, which I find hilarious because it's obviously not designed to be real. Like make real sound. It's designed to be a replica, but make real sound. All right, so I am supposed to defeat wargs and goblins. So I think I'm gonna go up this hill. I don't really have a lot of, this character doesn't have a lot of area of effect. Only about the Mariner. You do a ton of damage, but I'm curious if the other trees have AoE. Like a lot of, I haven't really done very much with the other trees yet. The row. Use anything on hand to hinder your foes, okay? Dramatically strike, deal massive damage. Okay, what is this one? Sing shanties to coordinate and motivate allies. Okay, so this one's like more of like a buffs and heals. Can they heal? I didn't realize that they... Oh, they do have some like motivational... It's not like super good healing, but it's kind of cool. Southwind. Oh, do I get more songs that I can sing? Because I kind of want to try this. Gilded by the Stars. Sing a tale of the stars. Okay. Cool. We're gonna try that out later. I can always get on my main character, my main Mariner on CrickHollow, and try it out too with a little bit more options because I could do the whole tree then. Doodaloo, doodaloo. Yeah, man. I'm not complaining though about Mariner's damage. It's kind of insane. I don't even think I've updated my gear since what, level... Yeah, these are still level 32 items. Sure, it's a blue item, so it's really, really good, but... Alright. So, basically now, I just need to kill a couple more goblins to get back my gold. So, we're gonna climb this hill real quick. Those axes look good. Thank you, David. Yes, they do. How are you doing, David? Been a long time. I just recognized your picture. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, they do look cool. They don't, so I just warn everyone, the Mariner isn't really supposed to have battle axes. It just doesn't, the animations don't quite work, but, I mean, I like to stab with, the sweep works, but the other ones kind of are stabs. But I'm basically just stabbing with the ends of these scary looking sharp blades. So it's like, it's not totally unbelievable, but at the same time, you're supposed to be kind of like a, you know, you're fighting like a buckler. Well, the buckler is a shield, but, you know what I'm saying. Whoa. A duelist, fencer. Can't believe I said it like 30 minutes ago and I forgot it already. Whoa. Corsair. There we go. Okay, I got everything I need. Good. Ah, my arch enemy, Larry the Ringwraith. He's like, I have come from the Team Shadow. And I'm like, no, bad. Whoa. I summoned the wrong thing. I summoned my pet and it freaked me out there for a second. Swashbuckler. There it is. I remembered. Don't know why I keep forgetting that. What is this? What is this message on? I'm gonna remove this other message. Hold on. Give me just a second. There we go. Make sure we move this. that's bound to happen on a brand new. It's so funny. I'm gonna clear that for a second. There, you guys type again and it'll show up again. It's so funny. You guys remember when I started my channel 3 years ago on YouTube, how we'd get a lot of trolly trolls with comments and stuff? Well, it's funny, man. It's like they just go after new accounts because now that I've been streaming on Twitch and Kick more. Now my Twitch account isn't very young. It's just small. I've had it for like 4 years. But like both of them have been getting like all these spam comments. And it's like, you know, oh, we can help you grow your channel. Oh, blah. I'm like, don't ever accept those if you're a new content creator, guys. Don't ever. I never did when I was a new content creator either. And I'm very glad I didn't. Because they're scams. It also is really annoying to the people that like post things. It's like, get out of here. Get out of here. We're here to play Lord of the Rings. Not get your weird spam messages. Right? I gotta give credit to YouTube though. I feel like YouTube, even though there's been an issue with automated things like removing subscribers, that's been a big issue, and I think YouTube needs to get on that. I have noticed that I've had way less spam and like really like people doing links and stuff in my YouTube streams than when I started 2 years ago doing a lot of streaming on YouTube. So YouTube is pretty good for that, but do highly recommend to like and subscribe if you would. It'd be wonderful. And if you've already been subscribed for a long time, double check that it didn't unsubscribe you. I'm gonna start saying that because I'm noticing a lot of people have told me that they've been unsubscribed against their will. So make sure you double check if you're someone who watches my channel a lot that it's not unsubscribing you. What's up? Yo, welcome to the stream. We're battling goblins right now. Very more like murdering goblins because they can't say much of a chance. All right, well I'm done with these quests actually, so we're gonna go post a sign now. Make sure we protect the dwarves. Traveling through the misty mountains. I love that shot of that big bridge up there. It's cool. See, I have that black thing up right now for you guys to talk, so I could turn that off to kind of like not have it, but then it's right over the quests. I mean, in theory, I guess I could move the quest tracker, but then you're still not gonna be able to read it because of the white snow. That's why I did that. That's why I added the That's why I added that black background when I could on certain games like LOTRO and stuff. It just those white words are gonna be really hard to read otherwise. It's a wretched rock worm. They're chasing me. I don't need to kill these things, do I? Sometimes it'll do a drop quest for... no, just a deed. Alright. Man, we destroy things. Get out, my little corgi. Follow me, my little corgi. We shall go post a sign up on this northern mountain range. Also, look at this view, guys. It's glorious. It's a glorious view. And look at that, the sun with the slight mountainous, smoky look because of the clouds. You have the big bridge up here where you travel up through the Misty Mountains to the other side of the range. Really cool. This valley right here, I've always thought was just such a neat layout, how they did it. Like, it just has such an epic... It's just so epic. You go up to the top, you look up and it's huge. You look down and it's huge, you know? Like, I just think this spot is so cool. Alright, so I'm supposed to post the sign right up here. Alright. So there's where I'm supposed to sign. This is why I laugh too, by the way, again. This makes me laugh so hard. It's like I'm posting this sign and these guys are like right here and they're like, what are you doing? I'm making sure to warn everyone about how evil you are and that you shouldn't be here. He's like, you can't post that right here. Oh. I'm gonna do it anyway. Yes. I just love the occasional, you know, MMO logic there, gaming logic. Obviously, realistically, you know, they'd be way up in there, but, you know, it's more like warning dwarves. But I guess if it's in another dwarven language, wouldn't they just break it, though? I don't know. Just think they would break it. Alright, so now... Getting shot at by an archer. Oh, that's a named lizard over there. Hey, you. Stop shooting arrows at me. Where's that named lizard? I want to fight it. Wait, where'd it go? Ah, there he is. It's Raylug, the ice worm. Hey, Raylug, you want to fight? Raylug, you're not putting up much of a fight, sir. But he did drop me a clouded worm eye. This trophy is sought out by brawlers, hunters, and minstrels. It used to be these were so important. You got a certain, gosh, they were so important back in the day. I don't think they're quite as important anymore. It was you get a certain skill from them or something. Let's see here. I don't really want to ride all the way back down the hill. Can I just, like, fast travel somewhere and, like, get back faster that way? Do I have anything to turn out? Let's go here for a second. I'm going to come back using some other means. Will I have my other 11 C's? Delicious. Croissant. This is like where I'm like, my croissant. No, I'm not making fun of my friends in France. I like your croissants, though. Good job. They're very delicious. All right. My uncle used to always make that sound too. It's the Aha! I did have a quest turn in here. Also, such a beautiful place.
I'm sorry. Did you need something?
I'm sorry. Did you need something? You came from Lord Glorfindel himself. Well then, you are welcome here. It is a great honor to receive a messenger from such a renowned elf. Arnchel, you say? I know not that name. There are a few elves who come to these lands, and those are mostly travelers, not residents. Still, it may be. I have heard tell of an uncanny glade across the lake on the northwest shore, that the shore is dangerous these days. But they say that the glade itself is different. An elf lives anywhere around the lake. It would be near the glade. Go, if you will, but be wary. So this quest is the one that Glorfindel told us to find his old friend, who supposedly was in this area. And I believe she is right over on yonder. The other side of the lake. Again, this spot is so pretty. Look at this. I'm gonna get rid of the box here for a minute, okay? The chat box. There. Look at that. Guys. Look at that water. Seriously, though. Joking aside. It's awesome. The reflections, the textures, they're like beyond cool. I don't know, there's something about the way they do the textures that kind of fool the eye that, like, out of all video games, I really like this water. Lord of the Rings Online's water over everyone else. Yes, there we go. Elbin's filling it up. Let's hover Elbin over the lake here. His comment. There, we're filling it up with that tap water right there. All right.
Greetings.
Greetings, sir. Would you please take me to the other side of this beautiful lake? 17 silver? What a ripoff. All right, so here's where we were in that other part. Let's see, what level are these quests? This is the lady that, here she is. This is who we were trying to help.
Megavonen.
Megavonen, Glorfindel. It is an age and more since last I saw his face. You bring back many memories. I have fought many battles for my kindred, yet long ago I laid aside my sword, and that was no idle choice. Even Glorfindel's words will not sway my resolve. I thank you for your kindness in bearing Glorfindel's invitation, but I think I will not go to Imladris. Well, that's sad. Your friend wants to see you. It's been like 500 years. Look at this person. Level 50. Got a fancy horse going on. He's a river hobbit. Very cool. I like what's going on. Wait a second. What is this thing? Is that a weight? Oh, it's a pot. It's a pot. It's on its back. Oh, okay. I was thinking like it's some kind of underwater weight. And we got the little timer. It's a cooking thing. Oh, and he's got some delicious stuff, and it's got his little pipe right there. Okay. All right, I'm done admiring. All right, Mr. Ent.
Let's not be hasty.
All right, so these are way too low level for us now, but above the lake, we could have fun with these, but we'll do this in a.
Giving your right name away like so.
All right, we'll go back and come back to that another day.
How can I be of service?
I would like you to take me back to Tenudir, please. Thank you. Oh man, even the clouds look good in this game. I love it. There's the ancient kingdom of Anuminos. Gosh, look at that sunshine. Woo. I would live here. If this is like a real place in real life. This is really pretty. All right.
What can I do for you?
What can I do for you? I would like you to take me back to... Let's see, I had another quest to turn into, didn't I? I had to talk to this guy to start chapter. That's a little high level for us, though, still. What about this one? Use Glorfindel's at the Fort of Baruna. We could go finish this, book 4. The Wisdom of Lord Glorfindel. We probably should do that. Probably should go finish this book. Alright, that's something for later. This guy, we have to go to this guy in Breetown. Let's see, can he take me to Bree? We're gonna go do this quest. Your legend grows. Oh, well, thank you. Very, very, very generous of you. That lettuce was not wanting to go into my mouth. All right. Where is? All right, he's in the south right there. Let's go talk to him for the Mariner quest. Or her. I didn't read the quest. Was it a Mick? It's a guy. All right. Your legend grows. Here's where you do your taxidermy. You caught a fish or you got a trophy. Hello. Welcome to the stream, my friend. We are doing good here. Let me turn back on the box. It's kind of so you guys can see it. Just followed. Well, thank you for following. Appreciate it, guys. Appreciate it. We got I'm streaming multi-stream here. We're on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. Hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. A bunch of you just hopped in on Twitch. How's it going? Alright, so I'm doing Mariner quests right now. I'm on the legendary server here on Angmar. We're turning in a quest here. I'm trying to get to level 50 here so I can join in. My main content we do on CrickHollow with our kinship, but here's the guy I want to talk to right here.
I have several books in my keeping that might be of use to a mariner such as yourself. Perhaps they will help you, as they have helped me over the years.
Ah, yes, my letters. It is good to meet you at last, Voice of the Rings. It is true enough that many lessons can be learned upon the deck of a ship. But even so, there is much to be gained by studying the accounts of the great mariners of the world with your feet firmly planted on the ground. I have several books in my keeping that might be of use to a mariner, such as yourself. Perhaps they will help you, as they have helped me over the years. If you wish to study them further, I'll offer them to you for a fair price. You might need the knowledge they contain when you least expect it. Okay. Let's see. Did it go in my inventory? Oh, maybe I need to buy... Maybe this is the old tome I need to buy, actually. The Gilding Star. A legendary book. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to guide me in buying this. So originally, you could only get these books by collecting those eye things. I don't know if that's the same anymore. But also, look at this. You have them... You should probably grab one of these. Dueling... I didn't even know I could get these. This is so cool. Crafted Pipe. Gives you a little vitality. That's cool. Kind of like the Runekeeper. Alright, well, let's buy these books. I'll give them to you for a fair price of 189 silver each. I've been ripped off. What's this do? Skill damage. Let's see. Finisher skill damage. I think I want the finisher skill damage one. There we go. I'll put that on. Yeah, equip. All right. Also, when I bought those books, they immediately went into my inventory, and I got item removed. And you have acquired a guiding star. You acquired the art of the duel. So I believe that is in here. Talk to Mick. Okay, and then I get this. The Star Whistle. I finished this quest after I bought the things, and now I probably have, I'm trying to remember, Art of the Duel is a new deed. Let's go ahead and look at the deed just so we can see the new, here we go, Art of the Duel. So, basically I'm just going to get some free items from them. Is how, these didn't used to be a thing back in the day, but I guess, these used to be important things to get a skill, but now they don't matter anymore. As a long-time LOTRO player, it doesn't matter anymore, so you come here to do this and kind of get some free stuff out of it.
Perhaps you think I have sold you a book unworthy of its price.
No, you still have to find these
disagree,
pages.
For there is still much knowledge to be gained from it. Even in such an incomplete condition, it has served me well for many years.
Is something wrong, Zollin Ironshield? You tell Mick, gosh, his name, Maidenhair, that a guiding star appears to be missing more than a few of its pages, and he nods solemnly. You have a keen eye, my friend. Perhaps you think I sold you a book unworthy of its price, but I disagree, for there is still much knowledge to be gained from it, even in such an incomplete condition. It has served me well for many years. I spent 189 silver, sir. You didn't tell me there were missing pages? If you somehow managed to find the missing pages, I would be most interested in learning what they have to say. He's gonna probably do the same thing for all of them.
I have not sold you a worthless book, if that's what you think. Mick Maidenhair is no common thief. There's still much to be gained by studying it, even if it is short a few of its pages.
It's a similar what he says, so we're just not gonna keep reading all over.
They are? Oh, I knew that my copy was missing a few pages of the introduction. and the historical accounts, but to be honest, I just thought that's how the shanties went. Well, that would explain a few things.
I love it. They voiced act so much of it. I'm gonna do the rest.
They are?
Yeah.
Oh, I knew that my copy was missing a few pages of the introduction and the historical accounts, but to be honest, I just thought that's how the shanties went. Well, that would explain a few things.
Mick Maiden's face flushes, but he quickly composes himself. If you are somehow able to find those missing pages, I would be delighted to join you in participating in those shanties. Why, it'll be like learning a whole new song. What can I help you with? You tell him that his shanties. Oh man, that's funny. All right, well, we should find those as we go. So these pages will fall off. Certain things, you'll just find them automatically once they're a deed. And I believe it's probably in the proper level areas to an extent. But we'll get there. It also has some really great, look at this great weapon. Wow. Okay. So we get a ring and we get a flute. Cool. Okay. And there we got our little thing now. Good. I want to go to the... No, I'm a VIP, so I should be able to pick up the VIP bonus, which is expired on this character. So let me go ahead and pick it up real quick from the one girl at the boar fountain, which is up here. So we'll go check that out real quick. What's up, guys? What a great deal. Anyone know how I can turn the auto camera rotating when the target... yes, that is X on the keyboard. Watch, I'll show you. You see how it's automatically doing it? Click X on your keyboard, it turns it off. X on the keyboard turns off turning your head automatically when you're targeted on something. It's very handy if you're like trying to do a raid boss and you want to make sure you don't lose track of the target you're on, but it also, and it looks obviously a little cinematic if someone's moving, but yeah, X turns it off. Hopefully that helps you out. Oh, is it? Never mind, you figured it out, it's X. Okay, well, I answered the question anyway.
Will you give me a moment of your time, friend?
Is this a new character? Yes, this is my Mariner character on the Legendary server. We're doing everything still on CrickHollow, and we just did some raids last night and stuff. But I'm just trying to max one character on the Legendary server so I can join in on the ring raid things. Kind of solo. I technically made the kinship on here, but you should be on Server CrickHollow if you want to actually play with all of us in our leadership. Because that's where we're going to mostly be.
What can I do for you? Could you do something for me?
The homesteads of Gondor.
How may I help you today? What can I do for you today?
Alright. We got some stuff here.
I haven't slept in days.
Yeah, is that because you're an NPC? I apologize. Alright.
Hello, friend. Can I help you with something?
Slept in days. What is that noise? Hey, you. Yawning lady. Stop roaring. You're disturbing me. Just kidding.
These are troublesome times indeed.
All right.
Needs your aid.
All right, with that, I'm just trolling. So now that we finished that, that was good to get done because we are on the right time to pick up those pages for those deeds over time. I wanted to look at the auction hall, but now I don't even need to walk over to the auction hall because VIP things. I just want to double check for some weaponry here. So let's see level 40 to, I don't know, 45? Let's see if there's any one-handed swords that are... I bumped my mic and it's like slowly bouncing. It's driving me crazy. There's a lot of level 45 swords. There's a level 42 sword. It's very nice. 2 gold? It's kind of reasonable, actually. I might buy that. Let's see what else we got. One-handed swords. All right, we got nothing there. Let's bring it down to 38 here for a second and just see if I find anything else. What's happening here? There we go. Well, this sword is actually level 38, 18.8 DPS. We're about to hit level 42. I think I'm going to buy this sword. Yeah, I'm going to buy it. I feel like that's a very reasonably reasoned price for what it is. So I'll go ahead and give him the 2 gold, 200 silver. And then let's also look at daggers, so I can use those. This one's a level 42 dagger. Far more DPS. Level 40 daggers. Okay. 1 gold, 500 silver. Again, these prices are very reasonable. People are putting up, this is like what they should be. I'm gonna go for the one that's 500 gold less for the next level here. So, it's definitely not as good as stat-wise as mine, but its damage and DPS are higher, and that's kind of what I care about. So, I'm gonna go ahead and I'll give him that too. I'll buy that too. All right, sweet. So we got our weapons for upgrading when we level up, and then I just needed to check my light, medium armor. I mean, let's check for. That's pricey. That's a little too pricey there. It's a nice chest piece, though. It's a really nice chest piece. We don't have that kind of money here on this server. Ooh, that's nice. I'll take that. Yeah, 300 silver? Yeah, that's worth it. I'll take that. Let's check for shoes real quick here. Too pricey. I understand why, though. They're hard-crafted items. This one's actually better than mine. Well, no, might get more agility. I'll hold on to mine for now. All right. And then we got... Those gloves are actually a lot. Stat-wise, they're not super good compared to mine. 4 gold. Are you kidding me? That's just robbery, sir. Agility, vitality. These are pretty good. 80 silver. I'll take those. Better than mine. This headpiece is actually pretty good. Let's see. Vitality crit. 100 silver. I'll take that. It's better than mine. Way better than mine. Level 40. 175 silver? That's what I'm talking about. I'll take it. And shoulder pad. Let's see here. Level 41, level 41. 15 agility. 13 agility. It's funny, this one up here is just slightly has a crit chance. I don't think that's really worth the difference of 100 silver, so I'll just take this one. All right, there we go. Sweet. And then I just want a cloak here real quick. I love it that the people are actually selling. I know I don't know a cloak. I have my scaling items. Jewelry-wise, though, I don't need earrings and I don't need a pocket item. But bracelets, I will check if they have bracelets or a necklace. 2 gold. Gee, what about this one? Level 43? Nope. I think mine's probably good. Oh, that's pretty good. Out of combat movement speed, 5%. That's kind of awesome. What? Someone crafted that? I didn't know you even crafted that item that gave 5% out of combat movement speed. That's kind of cool. Let's see here. Well, that one's 900 gold. This one's kind of worth it. That's a lot of crit. I'm gonna take that. And then real quick, check at the rings here. Nope, I can't wear them yet, and they're all a little bit pricey, so. Oh, that ring actually, 400. That's worth it for me. Agility, yeah, that's really good. Oh, that one's 40. Yeah, this one's 42 though. I'll take this one. And actually, you know, while I'm at it, I think I'll take one of these other ones too. Yeah, I think those are good. All right, those are worth. Sweet, we're all set up for the next leg of our journey. Let's see. I'm gonna save that for later. The boar dagger. I don't want the boar dagger. I could explain if you guys have any questions about what I'm getting rid of and what I'm saving. You could ask. I'm just kind of going through this quickly so we can move on to the next part of the leveling process here. All right, there we go. And then, actually, you know what? Maybe I will only... I'll just... Yeah, no, I should lock them all. Since I bought them. Alright, we'll go ahead and travel on here. While I'm doing this. I need to go back to the South Bree and take a travel to the next location. We kind of like... We're all decked out here. Yeah, much faster use of stuff there. All right, there we go. And then
How can I be of service?
I need to head back to Misty Mountains. Rivendell? I might create a character. Yeah, I know. Yeah, if you have remember it doesn't. You can only get to level 50 on the new servers though for a while until they bring up the cap. And it's kind of fun. You can try out the 64-bit, but don't forget the 64-bit legendary servers are coming to all the servers, and you're not going to be able to get to endgame or play endgame content, obviously, because it's only level 50. Endgame for the old expansion, right, a long time ago, but you won't be able to do any of the Corsair stuff, or when the new big expansion comes out of basically the Morgoth, right, where it's the like remnant of Morgoth, whatever they're going to call it, forget. We're going to have a big expansion, so you don't have a level 150 yet, and you want to play on our server CrickHollow, I would definitely recommend focusing on playing your character on CrickHollow and getting to max level, because I think there's going to be some really cool stuff sooner or later, and you'll be able to play with us as a kinship more. But absolutely, have fun. If you want to make a character on the new server, make a new character on the new server. I'm just letting you know, if you only have a certain amount of time you can play and you want to play with us, I recommend sticking to working on the CrickHollow with your time. But still, it is fun to try out a new character for a little while on the new 64-bit. And I'm sure that it is fun to do the Nazgul event. You just basically fight bosses around the world, but like, you know, that's up to, you know, if it'd be fun for everyone. Sorry, I went the wrong way. I wanted to talk to this person, then go north. I was thinking I had to go to Last Homely House, but I don't. I kind of zoned out there. How's the Mariner been? Someone asked me on Twitch here about I'm trying it after finishing getting my captain to 50. I think the Mariner is quite fun to play. My first time with LOTRO, and I played on Angmar. I should probably make one non-legendary character. Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, you feel free to join us if you want to play on CrickHollow. All the main servers, there's like 5 or 6 that all have really good population. I think Arkenstone's the biggest, but they're all like a lot of players. You're going to have people to play with. None of them are dead server worlds or something. But if you want to play with us on our big, we're really growing our kinship. You have to make a character on the server CrickHollow. So feel free. What was that? I didn't catch the name in Twitch. Is it Tree King, I think? Or Tier King? I think that's right. Let me turn this quest around here.
What do you need?
What do you need? You actually found a relic? Yes, I did.
Might you spare a moment of your time?
Alright, where am I supposed to bring it? Oh, now I'm supposed to go to the Last Homely. I thought so. I thought that's where they wanted me to go. I've got a horse. Let's see. Wait, was in the library. Okay. I like how they made me get off my horse, so I just let him walk around inside their house. Thought he was somewhere in this library. Townsperson. Ah, there he is. Why is a horse in the library? Don't question it.
How can I be of service?
How can I be of service? You retrieve these relic fragments from snow lurkers in the Misty Mountains. That is very interesting, Zollin Ironshield. And Glorenglir, wow, I destroyed that word, is to be commended for thinking it possible. In one blow, the mountain passes are made safer for those who must travel them, and we collect pieces of our history for further study. Worthy accomplishments. And yet, I would ask you one question. Did Glorenglir examine these fragments before she sent you to me? I thought not. This has always been her main fault, and it is the reason I refuse to allow her access to most interesting relics kept here. Glorenglir is more concerned with bolstering her finds, with celebrating her accomplishments, than with examining the pieces she has uncovered. Until she learned to contemplate and appreciate the history of the pieces, she will never become a true scholar.
Might you spare a moment of your time?
Wow. Okay. Return to the source. Oh my goodness. No, I don't want to return to the source. No. Well, I'm going there anyway, so. We're about to hit level 142, guys. We're like so close. We are 3,304 experience away. There. Have my cute little corgi follow me around. Come on, little corgi, we have things to do. He runs so cute. It's so adorable. Oh, man. Hi, guys. Welcome to the stream. It's fantastic. There's 25 of us here on YouTube, and there's actually a couple people on Twitch. What's up, everybody? Just started to do the... I've had my Twitch account for a long time, but I've just started multi-streaming in the last, what, week? All right, so we need to head north back to Glowin's camp, turn in a bunch of quests, which will definitely level me up. Darn, I was kind of hoping she'd be able to send me to Glowin's camp. Well, just take me over to the... take me over to the other spot. Yeah, the load times are like Speedy Gonzalez now. I love it. When I get off things, it's like instantaneous.
What can I do for you?
I need to go to Glowin's camp, sir. Can you take me there? Thank you. Don't sound grumpy, Mr. Elk. I'm just a hobbit. It's not like you're carrying a heavy dwarf or something. Hello, welcome to the stream. Aubrey, hello. Swaz, followed. Yes, I'm multi-stream. So whoever wants to follow on both, or subscribe on YouTube, follow on Twitch, I'm on both right now. And technically, I'm also on Kick, but that's just that's a third backup for the future. All right, here we go.
What can I do for you?
Let's see. We'll take the most expensive item. Yay, we leveled up. Where's my tree animation? I think they'd only let you do it on the 10 levels, which is weird, or every 5. Glowing, what you got for me?
Welcome. You have come at a most fortuitous
Fortuitous time. There is so much. There's much to do in the snowy hills to the northeast of us. A few of my friends, Loris and Vighar, have returned to the east to set up a small camp in the High Crag. Seek them out and aid them however you can. Alright, I can do my best to do that. That person wanted me to defeat a couple more lurkers, so we'll grab them as best we can here.
What do you need?
So now that he sent me over there, sorry, this is my ear. It's bothering my ear. You know what, actually, I don't really need to hear. You guys can hear the game, right? Just take these off for a little while. Let my ears take a little break from the earbuds. Alright, I'm just gonna accept these quests real quick here. La-dee-dee. Oh, you know what? Let me check something real quick. See if do I have any XP things? Have I earned any? No. Okay, just double check. Whimsical Steed? Why didn't I just learn that? There. Alright, good. I'm gonna have to go through this and probably break down a bunch of stuff I don't want. Well, now that I have all my gear, let me switch my gear around. New ring. Alright, new necklace. New pants. New helmet. New shoulder pads. Other ring. New gloves. New chest piece. Swords. Alright, so the dagger is going to go into the offhand dagger spot. This one is going to replace the other sword. There we go. Oh my gosh, our damage just went up through the roof. Alright, so now with all that, this sword's actually really cool. I might keep this sword. The Mariner one for later. Oh, you know what? I could just put it into my wardrobe. That would be easy. But for now, why don't we just do this? Alright, and now let's go ahead and do a little sell here. Does that look cool at all? Ah, it's a pretty generic one. We'll go ahead and sell it. Yeah, don't need that. And where is the other one I wanted to sell? This thing, get this thing out of my inventory. Get this thing out of my inventory. And there's a shoulder pad I don't think I need either. This thing. Yeah, they're fine. Okay. There. Alright, we have gotten some serious stat upgrades, and we will do lots more damage now.
What do you want? Well met.
Alright, now we gotta post a sign at that other location. It's my job to keep these passages safe for travelers, Zollin, but especially for the trade my kin wants to reestablish through these mountains, and there are threats everywhere. While you were away, I prepared another sign. This one warns travelers away from the good-for-nothing, oath-breaking, false-speaking, thin-beard Darhans that have always taken over the keep in the pass of Galbilazon. Oh my gosh. That wouldn't all fit on the sign, so I shortened it to Beware of the Evil Dwarves. If you don't mind helping me out again, I'd ask you to post this sign outside the northern entrance to their keep. Head southwest from here. A slope rises to Gabilazon. Gosh, that's not how you say it. It's Gabilazon and the Darhan Keep. These should be suitable posts you can affix to the sign there. See, that's what I was thinking of when we started a little while ago.
Well met, friend.
Perfect, Voice of the Rings, perfect! This should do it. Now all of my ingots are accounted for, and Helki Goldwatcher will be happy to know that we have recovered the treasure mentioned in his records. Yes, according to Helki's records, we've got everything needed. Oh no, what's this?
Welcome. You've come at a most fortuitous
How could I have
time.
missed this? There was a second page to Helki's records. It describes a second strongbox, Zollin. Oh no. He is not the kind of dwarf you want to cross, because he'll remember it. He'll write it down in one of his books. His book of grudges. Oh no, that's wrong dwarfs. And never let you forget about you let you down. If I don't get that second strongbox, it wouldn't surprise me if someone found his records from 400 years ago. Sorry. Records 400 years from now, and thought badly of Larish Sharpson, son of Thrally. So we've got to find it, Zollin. Let me look at this paper and tell you where it should be. Ah, the dwarf keep among the high crags to the south. It's the keep that the gods Gabil Lazon, and it's full of those good-for-nothing Darhans. You might want to take the farthest west path into the high crags. Look for a building on a hot hill to the left as you approach the keep. The strongbox should be just inside, so don't delay. We'll go help save your honor, Mr. Dwarf. Alright, we're off. You followed the Twitch in 2022, yeah. Yes, I created it a lot longer back. The Twitch account is, the Kick account's brand new, I made it last week, but the Twitch account is a lot older. I've streamed to it in the past, just I stopped for a while because some technical difficulties and things. Also, for some reason, let me refresh this. Refresh. I'm noticing that it's not showing. Why am I being attacked by a bear? We got a new ability. It's called Sludge Pop. Oh, cool. We can drop sludge on the ground. Just what I always wanted. Let's see here. Why is, There we go. Yeah, something's going on with the chat here, isn't it? On my screen chat, you guys are chatting in the other thing, and it's not showing up. Oh, wait, there we go. Or maybe it's just being delayed. I did a little test. But anyway, thanks for being here, guys. I mean that, though. Appreciate it. So this little thing will keep stuffed messages there for 360 seconds. You can do the math. That was as high as I could put it. I would have left it for longer, but like, just don't disappear. But I guess I could probably leave it on for that. But you know, the only problem is it's kind of weird if a message stays on there for like an hour and a half of the stream. All right, loot that. Give some good loot. We did the sign. Let's go grab the lockbox real quick. I have this feeling that's up here. Or not. I guess it is farther. My bad. Oh. Nice. Good to know. Good to know. James F says you can upgrade it to a fire sludge that does a really good DOT, and that's nice. Damage over time, for those who don't know what that means. Very cool. Very cool. That's awesome. A legendary item in Moria gives you that ability, huh? Sounds good. Won't be able to do it for a long time on the legendary server here, but... Aha! Halmer Stone Shopper.
Greetings.
Who dares enter the tomb of Halber Stone Shopper, son of Vithard of old? Not even a Darhand is foolish enough to enter here. They know the tale of stone shoppers, and quake in fear. You are different. You are here for the strongbox, aren't you? Thieving river hobbit! You'll only moments to tell me your tale before I cleave you in twain.
Will you stay and speak
I
with
see.
me a moment?
So you were sent by the dwarf from the Blue Mountains, were you? Perhaps it is the long years alone here, but I believe you now. Allow me to tell you the tale. Long ago, the first Halmer Stone Chopper, son of Verther, was charged with guarding this treasure here. He stood sentry day and night, maintaining his post even on days of feasting. Yet he let his guard drop, only once, and a vile dwarf, Hjortur Daurhan, slipped in and stole a single ingot of the dwarf gold. Having failed his duty, Hammer swore that he and his sons would keep vigil over the remaining gold until the ingot was returned. I am but one in a long line of Halmers who kept his oath. If you return to the stolen ingot and return it, the oath will be fulfilled. The strongbox will then be yours. To return to the dwarf who sent you, I cannot say, though, where to find Hjortur, although the legends of Halmer's failure tells that Hjortur is somewhere within Gabilazon. Perhaps there you will be able to find the gold. Alright, we'll go find the guy who stole your ingot like 200 years ago. Alright, who stole his ingot? Oh, there he is. There's the guy who stole it. Can't believe he's still here. Oh, Mr. Ringwraith. It's been a long time, Larry. Where you been? Mr. Ringwraith. He's come from Team Shadow. Get him. Alright. You. Give back the ingot.
Greetings.
Ha! You come one of those fools, stone shoppers, haven't you? You've heard their tale of oath over the strongbox, haven't you? Well, allow me to tell you a tale. The first... Oh gosh. These dwarves, what is happening right now? The first Hjorn Darhan stole the gold not for his own treasure, but to make Halmer Stone Chopper look the fool. Upon hearing of Halmer's oath, Hjortur swore one of his own. He and his sons would forever keep the ingot and forever keep the stone shoppers looking the fool. I, too, come from a long line of Hjorn Darhan, and I shall keep the oath. You shall only have the ingot if you can take the strongbox over my dead body, and I don't think that'll be too likely. I shall not break my oath. You shall not have an ingot. You both need to chill out, but since you're evil, bye-bye. Oh, it's a sad day for him. Alright, well, is the ingot in here? Collected the stolen dwarf ingot that they've been fighting over for hundreds of years. Dwarves. I mean, it's totally honorable. They should totally do that. Alright. Do you like the Mariner class? Yeah, I think they're very fun. It's quite fun. You have high damage. I found one of my missing pages of the things I found. Sweet. Give me whatever's in here. Oh, sweet. Alright, collected some stuff. Alright, Mr. Halmer, here's your ingot.
Greetings.
My eyes must betray me. The River Hobbit, you trickster. You cannot have stolen the ingot that he has kept me and my kin claimed to this place for many long years, and yet it is. Can it be so? May my duty at last be fulfilled? It's a pretty cool tomb. can hardly believe the oath has been fulfilled. Be at peace, ancestor. The treasures are reclaimed. It's a pretty cool looking dwarven burial place. Alright. He said I can now take them. Perhaps I'll join my kin in the Blue Mountains. Oh well, it matters not. Because, for the first time, I'll be able to go wherever I choose! Except you're an NPC and now you're gonna be stuck here, I'm sorry. He's like, I know it! But anyway, from a lore perspective, the story, very good ending. Alright, so we have a bunch of quests to turn in. We're actually about to hit level 43. Dang. Yes, I think the Mariner class is quite fun. I've been enjoying it thoroughly. Another player. Hello there. It's level 50. I keep seeing a lot of level 50s. I have a feeling that they're doing deeds for virtues. Whoop. Oh, I stunned myself. Whoops. I had something on and it stunned me. My own mariner balancing stunned me right off the horse. I fainted and fell off my horse. Sad day for mariners. Alright, quest turn in. Haha.
Greetings, traveler.
Greetings, traveler! Good, good. I hope the strong monk wasn't too hard to find. Hecky Goldwater is sure to be pleased with this. Those records of his won't have a bad thing to say about me. Now, I've already done so much. You've already done so much, but perhaps there's a bit more I could ask of you. No, we're done. We're not doing any more. But please. Nope. Nope.
Welcome. You've come
at a most fortuitous time. There's but one thing left to do. Take the strongbox to Hecky Goldwater and Thorns Hall. I know it's a bit of a trek to go all the way there, but I think it's the proper thing to do. I wish I could do it myself, since it's my reputation that will be, besmirched. Oh, that's a fun word to say. In Hecky's records if he's not happy, but I'm far too busy here to make such a journey. We'll find Hecky and Thorin's Hall in the Blue Mountains. Hopefully, I guess it's Hiki, huh? Hiki won't be unhappy when you get there. I mean, it's free XP. We'll be able to go there sooner or later.
What do you want?
What do you want? You have returned, Zollin. And I know I need not ask if you posted the sign I gave you. You are a trustworthy river hobbit indeed. I have fashioned another sign for you to post. I see that your eye that you have expected it, and are eager to assist again, of course.
Come and stay a moment.
Come and stay a moment. You have done admirably with the task of posting those signs for me, Zollin. And I am sure you will be exceeded my expectations with the latest one. This sign warns travelers to beware of giants. I realize this might seem a little obvious, but the trouble with giants is that they can only see you from a good deal further away than you can see them. One of the elves in Rivendell told me a story about a giant that could fell in, this is the creatures, I always say their names wrong, an Arach, with a single stone from a distance of 2 miles. I'm not worried for myself, of course, but if any traders begin passing through the mountains, we'll want them to have at least some warning before they're entering giant country. 2 miles at least. 2 passes run south through the mountains. You've already seen the pass of Galbilzazon, but the pass of Rakhas Bazaar is farther to the east. Travel south to Rakhas Bazaar, and post the sign. You should find a suitable post before leaving the pass, and beware. Leaving the pass. And beware, I won't be responsible if you run afoul of the giants of the South Pass. In fact, these giants are so dangerous, I would recommend that you go with friends to attempt the task.
come and stay a moment.
Come and stay a moment. And if you're not enough to deal with here, if you seems a few of Rivendell's scouts have gone astray, somewhere east of here, up in the High Pass, a pair of them that passed through some few weeks ago said that there were rumors that a new great goblin had arisen in Goblin Town, and we're going to see if they were true and make trouble for them if they were. Well, there's a trouble aplenty up in the mountains without a pair of flighty elves stirring up more, mark my words, but go they did, and were not heard aught from them since. That's a really tongue-tied one. And we've not heard aught from them since. One of my folk went along with them, a fellow by the name of Ewind, so they ought to be fine. Not that I think about it, Ewind is a bit of a hothead himself. Now that I think about it. He went tagging along with the others as he fancied he would find a bit more adventure up in the High Pass, as he put it. So maybe it would be best if you did go take a look and see if they're alright. Alright. Who's this guy?
Stay a moment.
Stay a moment. If you're climbing into the mountains, friend, avoid the great mammoths. Okay. Yeah, we'll fight some mammoths. Sure, why not?
Stay a moment.
Defeat these giants? This is for a small fellowship. I think we could fight some giants. Let's see. Which is the master? Let's see, I'm trying to find out which one this is. Collect tusks. Alright, well, we know where to go. We're gonna go this way. Do you think weapons is worth the legendary server? Weaponsmith? I think Elvin makes a good point. One of my friends who's a really good big crafter said that Weaponsmith is, it definitely is good, but like end game, it doesn't really have a whole lot to offer right now. Now that might change with an update, obviously. But I will say that I think that, yeah, I think that when Moria comes out, it'll be more important because I think that's when they can make the legendary stuff. Yeah. Jeweler is very handy because jewelry is always needed, and there's a really good end game jewelry piece for the new Umbar area too. Unless, of course, you know, that would be way in the future with a legendary server. Just, you know, don't mind me just chopping up a woolly mammoth who didn't drop a tusk, apparently. I'm grumpy. All that work I did of 2 seconds. Yeah, I mean, that is kind of fun. Obviously, Mario, that's fun. With be able to do group quest things easier with a lot of people on, because it caps everyone down and then moves everybody up as you go. But if you Mario, are you in our kinship on CrickHollow? Because on Wednesdays and Tuesday nights we had different low-level things we've been doing with leading groups with deeds and skirmishes and instances and stuff. I can't believe that I still didn't get a silver tusk. I want a silver tusk. All right, we're going this way. Hey, I finished a deed. Sweet. That's weird. I don't know, Swazi. I'm not entirely sure what's going on with that. You might want to just give it an hour. Check again. Yeah, nice. Well, well, I mean, if you have friends you play with on Arkenstone, then maybe you want to stick to Arkenstone, right? If you have a group already. But like, 31 takes some time, I know. But if you do it fast, I mean, you can get to level 31 in a day, right? If you spend like 6-7 hours. It just takes a little bit of it's a little challenge. So if you wanted to play with us on CrickHollow, you can make a character on there too. We're really being quite active, our kinship now on CrickHollow. But also, you know, making a character on the Legendary server is not a bad idea either. Like, you know, you could even do both if you wanted to. If you want to make your main server for your normal server with CrickHollow and then, you know, make a character on the Legendary server to play on the Legendary server, you could do both. And in the future, remember, you're going to have to move your character from the Legendary server, but we're talking like 2 years from now, probably, something like that. You're going to have to move it, don't forget, everybody, to a normal server when that one closes, because that's how Legendary servers work. So, you know, you can move your character then to CrickHollow or whatever your main server you want to play on is. Get out of my way, troll. Our new gear makes us very strong. We are having 0 problems fighting these 4,000 or 5,000 HP trolls. Oh look, guys, it's a giant. It's a frost giant. He's not throwing stuff from 2 miles away. I think we've lied to. Whoa! He's throwing me 2 miles though. Oh my gosh, our new weapons, we do so much damage. That's crazy. We made that 5k health look like it was nothing. Oh my gosh, I just crit for 2,047 damage. Wow. That's crazy. Okay, there's actually something down here that we need to get. It's another frost giant. I kind of wish I was a burglar right now. I could burgle them. Steal their goods. I think they should make burglars be able to loot way better items. They can get pretty good things, but I think they should make burglars like be able to like you know, at like 2% chance to loot like a really good item, you know? And then be able to sell it or something. That would be awesome. Oh look, Team Shadow has showed up. That was a little more challenging. Alright, stand upon the giant table. Defeat the Thunderlord. You are ambushed by giants. What do you mean I'm ambushed by giants? What are you talking about? So if I was a scholar, I could pick up this ancient vase. But I'm not a scholar. I think I ambushed the giants, not the other way around. My kinship is the exact same name. So technically I made the kinship on Angmar here, Voice of the Rings, but we have almost no one in it. Because I don't plan on like doing stuff all the time. So if you want to have your character, cool. But if you're going to play on Angmar, I recommend, you know, you could play with me in game, but I'm not really going to be leading stuff on Angmar all the time because we put so much of our time, the leadership, into our main server of CrickHollow, and our name is identical on CrickHollow. It's Voice of the Rings. And if Mario, if you want to join or like or at least hang out with us, even if you just want to be part of the channel here, even if you're not going to be on our server and play with us on LOTRO, definitely join our Discord. And also, if you want to get an invite to our, you know, if you either here on whenever or I would recommend joining our Discord. You could ask us, one of the leaders who can invite you. We have lots of fun. Very chill on the Discord. All right, let's see here. And again, I feel free if you want to join me on the server Angmar here and join the kinship. That's great, but I just don't want people to feel like I'm going to be like leading events on like a a weekly basis on the server, because I don't plan on doing that. I do plan on doing some of the Ring Wraith events though, so you can still join me for a stream if I schedule one of those or something, and in game. I got a tusk, guys. I actually found one. Amazing. But yeah, definitely join us on the server CrickHollow if you want to do like very active kinship stuff all the time. We have like weekly things planned and stuff. Also, there's so many people on our kinship now. If you log in on CrickHollow server, you're gonna have like 3 or 4 people usually that are online. So we have a pretty active group. And on like a Saturday, you'll have like 10 of us online or more. So that's our goal. We're just trying to get more and more people to play, no matter what their level of, you're a long-time player like me from the very beginning, or you're, brand new. We want everyone to feel welcome. All right, let's fight some more. See if I can get some more tusks out of these guys. Guys, it's an elephant, but this time it's a mammoth. I got another tusk! Yay! Hooray! We did it! Maybe I get the last tusk. Maybe I just get lucky. Hey! I got them all. That's awesome. All right, sweet. Don't have to do that more. Let's go deal with those giants, shall we? Let's go kill some giants. Also, defeat the Thunderlord. Is that like the... I want to defeat the Thunderlord, man. Well, isn't there like a... I'm trying to think what that reminds me of. The Thunderlord. I'm trying... There's some other term from an anime or something that makes me... You can transfer, Mario. I'm pretty sure transfers are always available now between regular servers, unless your server is across, like the European ones to the American ones. But Arkenstone is one of the North American ones, like CrickHollow, so you should be able to. You can do the math. I have a video on it, a guide if you need it, Mario, on how to transfer. I just walk you through where you kind of transfer and stuff on the client. But if you need help with that, double check if it's worth it for you, because I don't know how much money it'll cost. Some real money, obviously. It's probably worth it, because I think it's probably like for just one character. If you transfer your shared storage and one character, I think you're looking at probably like $20, like US dollars, which is probably worth it if you have someone like level 32 you've done a lot of work on, because time-wise you probably save money and time by paying for it. And all your shared stuff and your shared storage. It'll probably be worth it. If your character's like level 5 or 10, it wouldn't be worth it, obviously. Your time would be more worth the money in that case. You'll have to do this side for yourself, obviously. That's a personal thing. Yeah, you could transfer. Oh, there we go. Veal says he transferred from Arkenstone to CrickHollow. Yeah. And Arkenstone is a huge server, yes, but CrickHollow has been growing too, because CrickHollow is not quite as oh man, these guys are no joke. Ow. Oh, no, not right now, Team Shadow. Gosh dang it, Team Rocket. Whew. Whew. Okay, this might be a little bit more challenging than I was expecting. You know, the dwarf did warn me and say I should bring friends. But yeah, Arkenstone, great server, nothing wrong with it. But I'm saying CrickHollow is growing with population too. So if you're worried that like there's not gonna be a lot of people, there's lots. Like, cause LOTR in general is just growing right now. So I'm gonna use a perk here. Do I have food on me? Yeah, I do. Alright, let's see if I can find these people carefully. So there's 2 targets I need to get in the middle here, and there's a Stone Lord up at the top. This place is a maze. Like, literally. Like, they've just, like, they've dug their homes on the sides of mountains. These stone giants are like they're digging. There's one of the bosses. Oh, only 10,000 HP. Alright, well. Here we go. Again, I should probably not be doing this solo, but that's okay. At least we upgraded our gear. Oh, one's down. Sound effects of them crashing on the ground. Just like all these crack spots. Alright, I'm gonna try to just get this one guy. I'm gonna trip him with an Ebola. Ebola, not Ebola. This guy's gonna get a Ebola. No, Ebola. Oh, okay. You have found a missing page of the deed. Sweet. These guys just stole the shanties. Ow, my head. If they're gonna knock you back, the giants, make sure that you put yourself against a wall, because yes, I have been bunted off the cliff, and it is not fun when that happens. So I killed one of them. Where's the other guy? Is he down here? Ugh. Get out of my way, bears. I have work to do. I'm gonna get back in there before they respawn. I think I need to get higher up into the mountains here. Long-running MMOs. Yeah, I mean, that is the case, but I will say a lot of people have been joining the game recently, because it's so, you'll probably get some, you get a lot of people that are playing, but that is something nice with legendary servers, right, because people are starting from scratch again, kind of thing. But granted, once, you know, a couple weeks go by, like right now, most people are already level 50, right? Granted, I'm sure there's other people making new characters still. It's not like they all are done. But, I mean, that's kind of like... It's kind of like a MMO occupational hazard, though. Like, I don't think I've ever heard of MMO that doesn't have the issue of a lot of the majority base are already max level. But a lot of people make characters still, right? Like, I still make low-level characters and play low level. So it's not like everybody, you know, you won't find anyone ever. Especially since, that's why, Mario, the big update coming out for LOTR is going to really help. I don't know if you heard about it, Mario, but they're doing an update where, basically, Lord of the Rings Online, if you have a high-level character, a friend of yours, he can scale down. Hello, by the way, on Twitch. Can you use double axes in a Mariner? No, to answer your question with the axes question. I put the double axes in my cosmetic wardrobe, and then I was able to put them cosmetically onto my cosmetic outfit. You have to put them in the wardrobe first. So I put them into the wardrobe, like the Dory's this thing. Then I put them onto the cosmetic outfit. And no, you're not allowed to actually use them physically. They're just cosmetic right now. I'm technically using a sword and a dagger. That answers your question there. 17 on Twitch there. Finish what I was saying, Mario. Basically, we're going to have downscaling in LOTRO. It's going to be introduced pretty soon. So we have a huge update coming for the lore story that's going to move into Harad. We have the downscaling system that's coming, and they're going to be implementing 64-bit to all the classic servers soon for updating all the software. So I'm very, very excited, though, about the downscaling with LOTRO, because that's going to mean if you have a friend who invite new players or, you know, low levels in our group, and we have a max level, we can downscale to your instance so we're the same level as you, or to the area, like the plane you're, like, right. If I was Zollin 150, I could downscale level 45 and fight these with someone, right? And that'll kind of cause it to be where, like, you know, you're not just being led around by a max level who's one-shotting everything, right? You can actually work together and play like you're both level 45. That's going to be really, really fun. I think it's going to really help people feel a lot more enjoyment at low levels that are newer players, because it's like they could even have a high-level player if they need help, be like, oh, here, I'll come help you, and then they'll downscale into their group level and be able to help them with stuff without feeling like they're just getting carried, right? It'll be like you can actually work together. I think it's going to be very fun for the instances and the landscape stuff. I'm very excited about it. Oh, your equipment looks better than your cosmetic. Yeah. Oh, you like that? You like this look? You like this regular look right here? This is what I'm actually wearing. I like this helmet, by the way, though. This looks really good on elves, and if you dye this like a gold or silver, this helmet looks really, really good. So this is technically what I'm actually wearing right now. Yeah, it doesn't look bad. I do like the fact, one thing I like about seeing different levels of armor, like classically what they're wearing, is that it kind of gives you a sense of where someone is on their level. If you know the armors and weapons, what they kind of look like at certain levels. That is something that's kind of cool. I've heard some people say that that's like a problem with cosmetics, right? They're like, it makes everyone look amazing, right, at low level, you know, where they should all look bad. And I'm kind of like, I get the reasoning behind it, but I think maybe that's not the biggest issue. Yeah, I'm definitely in the boat. Like, I want the game to keep running. So cosmetic stuff, as long as it's reasonably priced on what they've always priced it at, which LOTRO does a really good job of that, I think it's just fine. The things that are, it's crazy is when some games, not LOTRO for this matter, make things really like expensive all of a sudden. Then I'm like, you know, that's a little sus there. Let's see, can I go this way to find the guy? I'm trying to find this other boss. I'm definitely not someone really that's for pay to win, and the only game that I really play that has a little pay to win in it is it's a phone game. It's called Rise to War, which again I find very fun, and I think is the least offender of all the phone games I've ever looked at, maybe like 30-40 of the genre. I think you can still enjoy the game without paying money. In fact, I've been playing the game for many months now, and I haven't put any money into it, so. But it's definitely nice to play games that aren't pay to win. It gets a little tiresome sometimes, but it's like at the same time, you have to think about it from the perspective of you don't want the game to die, right? If it's an online game that has to be funded, right? One thing to buy a game like Shadows of Mordor, right? You just buy it and play it, right? And it's just your game, and they don't really ever update it ever again. You know, that's it. But, you know, online games are really fun, right? With server stuff and things. But I definitely think it's good to have that stuff, right? Like, they need to have some way to make money, right? So, like, subscription-based is kind of, like, old-fashioned in the way that a lot of people don't like that anymore. I still think it's good. LOTRO subscription-based that they do have is still the same price as it was 17 years ago, which is amazing to me. You know, they had to obviously supplement it in certain other ways to kind of, like, expand. And I think they've done a pretty good job. I think LOTRO's done better than most, actually, at it, personally. And I've played a lot. I play a lot of other video games. I just covered this game on my channel because it's Lord of the Rings. Is that the boss I need? Oh, there's the guy I need. All right, prepare to die. gonna be a little challenging, actually. Ow. Ow. Alright, I got him. You've been defeated. I'm smaller than your entire head. That is terrifying. Here's my other setup. My other cape setup. Alright, so now we need to fight the Thunder Lord. Oh! Avatar The Last Airbender! That's what I'm thinking when I hear the Thunder Lord. The Fire Lord! That's what it is. Okay. I was like, what am I hearing in my mind when I hear the Thunder Lord? Hey, I leveled up. Great timing because I was dying, and now I got my health all back. Another one, huh? Oh man, this is why they told me to bring friends. Woo! Alright, we did it. Where's the Thunder Lord? I'm the Avatar Hobbit. I've come to bring balance to the stone giant lairs. That's a lot of stone giants. I'm a little bit scared. I think the Thunder Lord is up there in his... Okay, so this is why they told me to bring friends. Alright, well, I can't take that many guys. There's no way, especially if a Nazgul spawns in this legendary server event. What? Hey! Cheaters! Gonna go hide over here. Maybe they'll have to run all the way around and reset. Alright, those guys are gonna respawn though, which makes me worried too. This is gonna be hard. Yeah, well, you know, Eric, I recommend playing on a legendary server or coming and playing on CrickHollow with us because we're growing a very large kinship. So if you want to play more LOTRO and have a group to play with, I recommend playing on the server CrickHollow. And also, LOTRO is growing in population again right now, which is awesome. The 64-bit upgrades they're going to be doing on all the classic servers too, and the legendary servers they've already done, is a huge addition to the game. And I think it's really going to buff up how many people want to play it again. LOTRO's not going anywhere. This game has got a very strong base still. Even though, obviously, it doesn't have the population of, like, Final Fantasy or something. It's in its heyday right now. It's huge. Final Fantasy's a great game, too, though. It's a very different type game, though. Like, they're both MMOs, but I personally... My feeling on Final Fantasy is it's not a classic MMO. I think it's the next generation of MMOs. Obviously, it's still older now, right, than other MMOs. But I think it's a really good game. I think it's fun because whenever I played it, it felt fun because it felt different. That is the Thunderlord right there. How do I make sure to pull him without pulling his friends? I really don't want to fight all three of them. It seems like a terrible idea. What if I bring my Corgi? Maybe that's how we beat him. He's not gonna move, is he? Again, I've played a lot of the MMOs, and I think they're all really awesome. I just obviously play a lot of LOTRO as a Tolkien channel. I got him. I aggroed him without aggroing them. Come here, Mr. Thunderlord. He's like, you've trapped my feet. I can't move. Oh, my bad. It's the Thunderlord! Okay. Wow, I kind of destroyed him, actually. Alright, well, we did it. I'm out of here. See you later. Oh, no. Oh no! They're respawning! There's another one I have to kill? Oh no, they're gonna cook me in that pot! I gotta run! Stop it! Stop it! Stop throwing rocks at me! Ow, that's not good. Ah, they're after me! I think I need to go up here to kill this last thing I need to get. Dunner dun dun dunner. Is this just one guy? I'll beat one guy up. We're level 43, by the way. I leveled up. I don't know if you guys saw that or not. Alright. There we go. Z can't wait to play Final Fantasy XIV. Man, you know, Elman, you find me a time turner, you know, Hermione Granger style, and I will play. I put like 55 hours a week into my channel now, and like, granted, you know, a lot of it's LOTRO, but not all of it. I do a lot of other stuff too. I really did enjoy playing Final Fantasy when I played it though, because it's refreshing to me, because I tend to like to play games that have slight differences, and I felt that Final Fantasy felt very different than LOTRO, right? So like when I feel like playing LOTRO, I play LOTRO. When I feel like playing that, it feels like a different game, so it's enjoyable. And then here's the guy I need to kill, by the way, sweet. And then like, you know, if I feel like I need to play one of those like League of Legends, I go play League of Legends. I don't really do that very much on my channel though, ever. But I am a big League of Legends player of the many years. And I don't mean to brag or anything, but I'm actually a pretty good League of Legends player. Example, I get master players put in my games all the time. I don't really play ranked, but I get master players in normals, and I usually can hold my own no issue with a masters player in League of Legends, so. I can easily beat a diamond player. Pushovers. Obviously there's I joke a little bit, because something with League of Legends, there's a little fine line thing with how things are going in the game itself, 'cause it's such a team game. But the 5v5s, that it's like, you can't always just say like, quantify it as in, oh, I'm this good at this rank, but it doesn't always work like that, right? Because like, you know, you could have someone who's a super good player, and then you could have a bunch of people who are just moderately good players on the other team, right? And then if you have one super good player, and then you have 4 like really bad players on the one team, and then the other team has all decent players, the chances are the 5 with all the decent mid-level players are going to win, because just you actually get an advantage sometimes if some people on the other team are like doing so bad that they're giving free like kills and stuff, it ends up being a resource for the enemy team. Anyway, we're not going to get into that any more than that. You guys are like, what? I'm sure some of you know what that game is. It's a big game, but anyway, and then other games I play are like Total War, the Total Wars franchise. I love that when I'm in the mood for those kind of games. I've been playing, you guys know Vampire Survivor, that genre of game? I've been playing one from Deep Rock Galactic, and it's called Survivor. It's their version of like the Vampire Survivor. It's really fun. It's really, really fun. Very fun indeed. Anyway, these are all the games I play, and you know, in the future, I might toss a couple of them here and there, because you know, on my excursion playlist I have, which is me kind of doing other things outside of Lord of the Rings. But I've been focusing very heavily on all Lord of the Rings content recently. So if I had an excursion of like playing on Final Fantasy or 14 or something, if I recorded it or did a stream, I would post it on that playlist. I consider my channel a Tolkien channel, and definitely like a LOTRO channel for sure, because I do so much LOTRO. I kind of use it as my canvas. I don't even just play the game, I'd use it for other kinds of videos too, right? With maps or lore or whatever. But, you know, I'd also consider my channel kind of a gaming channel, because I do so many reviews and guides for different games. but overarching Tolkien channel. Pretty much covering Lord of the Rings, anything. Replicas, whatever you want to say, right?
What do you want?
What do you want? You have returned earlier than I expected, Zollin. And I have not had time to prepare any more signs. Perhaps I will come up with something else for you to do, friend River Hobbit, but it will take some time. In the meantime, you have my thanks. Good. I beat him to the punch, so he can't give me more stuff to do.
Megovanen.
Megovanen, Mr. Elf. We'll just take the expensive item here.
What can I do for you?
Oh, wow, I shouldn't have bought those gloves. These gloves are way better. Alright, well, I'll take the gloves.
What do you need?
Oh, and those shoes aren't as good as mine. What with this? Oh, man, I probably shouldn't have. Those are pretty good, too. This is actually better than one of mine. I'll probably replace one of mine with this. Alright, let's see which one. It doesn't matter, they're the same, so I'll just replace whichever one. And then I'm also going to replace the gloves with those. There we go.
I am at your service.
I am at your service. Oh my gosh. This level 45 sword he gave me is literally the same as the other level 42s. I might hang on to it for later, though. It's a cool looking battle axe. Sterling oh, dude, it's that one. That battle axe is cool. I like that battle axe a lot. I'm gonna keep that one. Let's see. There we go. And then I want to get rid of the... My inventory is getting far too full, you guys. There's something else I locked that I didn't want. These gloves. Alright, that battle axe has to go into, before I forget, my wardrobe. And also, not just that, we're gonna put that as one of my other battle axes on this skin. So instead of I'm gonna dual wield like this. I don't know. I actually kind of like the sharp ones. The double sharp ones look cool. I'll keep two though, just because. You know, it makes more sense. I'm gonna switch actually which hands. I'm gonna do this. There we go. Okay. All right, and with that. All right, I got a lot of loot there. So we finished all of that. Let's see. Let's go ahead and do a swift travel to this location. Can I yet? I got it. I know we got it right up there, guys. All right, we're off. Epic music. This is one of my favorite theme songs right here. In combat, this music always plays in the Entomors when you're in PvP. Awesome bagpipe. Okay, so we have to climb the Great Mountain. The White Cleft. Alright, I'm just gonna use these respect items, get them out of my inventory. This is me using all the respect items there. I wonder if I'm gonna max out this respect. They're only 30 each though, so I doubt it. Alright, so see that mountain up there? We're gonna go, we need to go up that pathway. So I think it starts over here. No, I'm pretty sure you can use all these with a certain command from what I remember. Right? Is it shift? Oh yeah, shift move it. There, use all. Okay. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. No, that just moves it. I thought there was a button to do shift and use more of them, but maybe you have to click each one. I'm forgetting. I should go watch my own guide video. I probably made a guide video on it. All right, there we go. There we go. Used a bunch of reputation items. All right, here's a beautiful shot of the Misty Mountains at night. Alt-right click uses them all. Thank you. Yes, thank you. You're the best. I knew I remember. Yes, thank you. Of course, I used them all up already. Oh well. I'll use it for this later once I do the Brotherhood quest. Oh, can't see now. We're up in the snowiness. The music is awesome. The Forbidden Heights. Sirith Dar. Sometimes I play LOTR just so I can get away from people. I mean, that's that's fair. That's like one of the biggest reasons on my channel, like as a content creator, one of my goals is that you guys are having fun and I'm having fun, and that like I purposely don't bring stuff up from the outside world, like world affairs or like I just don't say that stuff because like we deal with it so much, right? And like people being annoying to us that it's like we just want to be in Middle Earth and play a video game, right? And like that's something with like League of Legends. You can't really like if you play like that game, you can't really get away from people being angry or salty because it's such a team game. Now again, Lord of the Rings Online's community is super fun and positive too, and I think that's one of the reasons it's nice. Because sure, you can go up into the mountains, play all by yourself, and ignore everyone in the game, and that's a great way to get away from people too. Like I am right now here in the Misty Mountains, but at the same time, you know, I obviously enjoy you, my viewers and subscribers who hang out. Hence why I'm doing this as a content creator. But yeah, I totally understand that though. Just like getting away. You're like, yeah, I'm taking a break. Just for a little while.
Greetings.
Greetings, oh there, friend. What brings you to such in the frozen peaks of the High Pass? Vigar sent you, did he? Good fellow. Well, it turns out we're fine here. Plenty of goblins to go around, and the weather's not so bad. Want to get used to it. Now, we do have quite a few things on the docket, if you will. And it seems my skinny friend here has lost a fellow. Glorwyn got up and have a bit before us, excuse me. And while she left signs of her safe arrival, we've seen naught of her since. He'll be cool. He's a cool one, but I think he's starting to get a bit worried. All right.
Will you help me?
All right, we're gonna hunt some goblins.
Might you lend me an ear?
Goblins.
You may be of service to me.
You may be of service to me. Among other tasks, Ingwin and I have come up these forsaken mountains in search of a companion of mine by the name of Glorwyn. She came here some weeks ago with some duty we have to explore the strength and purpose of the goblins of the High Pass and ensure that they do not move against Rivendell without warning. Unfortunately, she has always been easily distracted by the hunt, and I find it likely that she has managed to while away the past weeks into entertaining herself, has quite lost track of time. When we have heard from her, she was going to explore a set of giant ruins to the east, rumored now to be inhabited by a large pack of wargs. If you would help us find her, you should begin your search there.
Megovanen, might you spare a moment of your time?
What do you need?
What do you need? Why is Grimbjorn up here, by the way? What quest sent Grimbjorn all the way up here in the Misty Mountains? It must be a quest to, like, beat up goblins, right? Because he wasn't here when the game first came out. Obviously, Grimbjorn wasn't in the game back then. But Grimbjorn is, by the way, the son, I believe, of Bjorn in The Hobbit. So yeah, he's a shapeshifter. He's not human. Now, in theory, I'm curious with Bjorn, did he actually end up finding other Bjornings?
Of what help may I
Or
be to you?
maybe he's like half human, half Bjorning? Right? Maybe? I don't know how that works in the story. Don't know. Alright, anyway. My friends, we have gotten halfway. We're level 43, halfway to level 44. I'm going to call it there today, my friends. I got some other stuff I want to do, and I want to take a little bit of a break today because I've been going kind of crazy. I've got lots of fun stuff coming out this week. I'm going to do some reviews of the Rings of Power since those are out right now. I'm going to make some Lord of the Ring LOTRO guides that I'm having coming out soon. I'm going to be doing a couple other games and a couple other things I want to do. I have some replica videos of the United Cutlery stuff and some cool little items too that I've already made replicas, recorded them. I just have to edit them. And I also have a plan, would like to make some more LOTRO Tale episodes this week. I haven't made any in like a couple weeks. So it's been so much positive, like just Lord of the Rings content everywhere. And we got the War of the Hero coming in December and lots of stuff to cover as a content creator for Lord of the Rings stuff. So anyway, thanks for being here. You're all the best. Thanks to my Patreons for their support. It means a lot. If you guys ever have the inklings or means, want to check it out? Sweet. Awesome. I have not updated all my links to my social medias or Patreon or anything in Twitch and Kick. I'll have to figure that out later, how I do that. But hey, we're streaming all 3 platforms. That's great. You can all talk right here too. So anyway, you guys have a great day in Middle-earth. Stay happy. Baruch Kazan Kuzan, I'm your host and guide, Zollin Ironshield, here on Voice of the Rings, and I'm at your service and your families. Have a great Sunday or whenever you're watching this video, and don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps me out. And make sure YouTube didn't unsubscribe you. Haha. See you in the next one, my friends. Thanks so much for